Last episode, we were sacked from PSG after rampant player power affected our results, but now we take the helm at Paris FC and look to get our revenge by building the new best team in France. Hey, what's going on, guys? Respect the Jeff here with the first episode fully managing Paris FC. Now, last time out we got a decent sense for the team, but it's time to start making our stamp on the squad. So we make a huge call and we call up Ilyas Husni from the academy. We took him from PSG earlier and the Wonder Kid has been promised minutes here. It's time to start giving him those. Fantastic player with a really high ceiling on him, and he's still only 16 years of age. He's only going to get better from here. And at 59 overall, honestly, he's not that far off of the ratings we have around the squad anyways. But for now, it's going to be the same rule as applies to every other player in this squad. Whoever steps in and impresses is going to start. No one is a guaranteed starter at the moment, so I want to have a lot of options in the team. And honestly, Husni aside, we have a lot of players in the squad who are up for contention. We're in January, so we can hit the market and start really making an impact with players for the future. We got a decent sense for the team last time out. I think I know some general areas we need to improve, specifically goalkeeper, winger, and probably a striker as well to compete with Gaetan Lora up top. So we dive into the January market, we start wheeling and dealing, and we get some deals done. And right off the bat, we grab Lucas Zidane on a pre-contract for next season. He'll be one of the faces of this team to build this French core, maybe follow in the footsteps of his father in terms of being a great. We also grabbed Jean-Kevin Augustin, who's been around a good amount. We're giving him a second chance at this club, and hopefully he can get the job done up top. Obviously, we also promoted Husni as well, so we might as well consider that a new signing. But we're not done yet. Ismail Garbi, who we gave plenty of minutes to from our time at PSG, is interested in rejoining us here for the project we're starting to build at their rivals. We get the deal done. Money is not much of a problem at all with our new wealthy owners, and so already we bring in 4 new signings to the fold here, and the team starting to have a little more depth and look really competitive. We're going to immediately bring some of these players onto the bench for our next game. With that said, let's get straight to it. Alright, here we go, back into action, and it's going to take some getting used to having moved from PSG to Paris FC. The difference in play, the difference in players and style, and starting to get this team up to speed. Last time out, we settled for a pretty boring draw. On the bright side, we kept a clean sheet, and I think it's a performance to build on. Hopefully we see better this time out. We're starting to get a feel for the team we have at our disposal. And on we go here, looking to get an early lead. Gaetan Lora slipped in behind, can't quite finish. But it's a good early sign here from the team that we are positive and looking for goals. Another ball forward now. Conte heads it down. Arab for Name outside the box, saved by the goalkeeper. He's been one of our best players so far, Mustafa Name. Actually, someone in the comments let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not exactly sure about that last name there. But getting caught out from the back, Axel Bamba really close to giving the ball away. We got to be careful playing possession with the kind of quality we have now. This team definitely still a work in progress, and it's going to take some getting used to. Thankfully, we avoid conceding a couple of pretty risky chances at the back. Thankfully, we're able to get ourselves back forward again and keep pushing, but unfortunately, not really finding the back of the net. Gaetan Lora again, Name again with a crack from distance, saved by the goalkeeper. We just can't buy a goal at the moment. I feel like we're playing pretty well, although defensively still making a couple of errors here. Thankfully, our goalkeeper is up to the task and he prevents us from conceding before halftime. Another chance headed in our direction comes to nothing in the end. We see the first 45 minutes come to an end again. Lackluster. We need some kind of change. I'm bringing off Garbi from the bench. I want to see more from our front line. Lora is creating some chances. He's getting in the right spaces, but unable to finish, and the wingers have been very ineffective. And there we have it. Ismail Garbi getting forwards, already looking dangerous. Arab from distance. Man, some solid risks by that goalkeeper who's kept plenty of shots out, and we just keep seeing the best from Garbi here already. A good chance earlier to set it up, and then a header at goal, again saved by the keeper, but it's looked more dangerous here in the second half already. We continue trying to defend here against a good bit of pressure. Eventually, it's in the back of the net. That is an unbelievable shot into the top corner. No goalkeeper in the world is saving it, and we find ourselves a goal down. It's been difficult. This is not the kind of start to life I was expecting here, but we gotta go for it. We're going 3 at the back. Let's put some players up top. I'm gonna give Husni his debut. We might as well change and chop a little bit here and see if we can't get some players catching our eye out here. Lopez now looking to make some sort of impression, completely anonymous in the first half. Now Hannon coming forwards. Augustin, the new signing, shot off the defender, and then Laura. Amazing fingertip save by the goalkeeper. Our striker, probably been our best player so far, but no goals to show for it. And then the follow-up, brutal stuff. Another save from the keeper. We just can't get it past him. Time winding down now. Gonna try to send one more long through ball. Campanini, but the whistle blows. We're seen out to a defeat. Not at all the kind of start we had in mind here. And despite some decent bits of play, it's pretty underwhelming so far for Paris FC. Alright, well, not the end of the world, still only 2 games into our career here, but not ideal to start with. Diakite, on the bright side, is back from injury, a hugely promising youngster out of the real-life academy for Paris FC, probably one of our best players already at such a young age, so he will be back into the fold immediately. Honestly, not too many players have caught my eye just yet, so I think he'll be given every kind of chance here. Too many yellow cards for Conte, so we bring in our backup center back Ndai into the fold. That's an area I'm a little nervous about, definitely not a whole lot of depth. I think with Diakite back and looking for minutes, we're going to give it to him. I'm going to drop Name back a little deeper. And with that said, this is our lineup going into next game. Let's get out there and get a better performance. Here we go, back into action, looking for better this time. It's been underwhelming from the team, but I think we can change that. A little injection of change into the squad, some new faces, but I think we're starting to get a sense for exactly who our best starting 11 is. It might just take some time. We have a bunch of new signings to incorporate in, and I think over the next couple games we'll get a real good sense for that. Unfortunately, real poor defensive marking again. Haven't even touched the ball yet, and we find ourselves a goal down. Well, I think defense is one of our bigger issues at the moment. We just can't seem to stop conceding. Obviously, the other issue is that we can't finish either. At the moment, nothing really going right for the team. We got a bit of a mountain to climb here with about 80 minutes left in the match, already on the back foot here. Nice build-up play, and honestly, I think we're starting to see that with the team at least, moving the ball around well. It just comes down to the finishing. And despite all the good movement and chances Gaetan Laura is creating, he just can't score. There's a chance, though. Again, saved by the goalkeeper. You expect better from our number 7. I'm a little hesitant to drop him because he has been playing well, but with the new signing Augustin coming in, I think he's definitely in contention for that starting spot now. We'll see how things go in the future, though. I don't want to get ahead of myself so early in only our second game this episode so far. Diakite with a sloppy touch there, but he makes up for it with real good work rate to win the ball back, and then Laura looking to slip through. Arab running onto it. Garby off the follow-up. It's a great chance, saved by the keeper. Kind of scuffs the shot, but I think already we're seeing Garby come into the fold and really inject some energy into the front line. He's at least got the right idea with his movements. I'm sure it'll come off in time. Laura, another chance. Another poor finish, though. Probably not the smartest idea to take that one with his head. And we could be 2 goals down if not for a lovely save from the goalkeeper. It's poked away. One last corner kick in the first half here. All we got to do is get it out, and eventually, there you have it. Whistle blows. We had to hang on there the last couple minutes, but we go in, still the 1 goal down. Again, I'm going to pull the trigger earlier here. Going into the second half, we're going 3 at the back. I'm going to bring on some players. Again, we just haven't seen the best from this team. So it's Ilyas Husni coming on, who had a pretty decent cameo last time. We'll see if we can keep that up this time around, but I think between him and some of the other young players in this squad, there's just people who are trying to prove themselves, and hopefully that's enough to get things going offensively. Diakite among those, passing it forwards now. Husni already getting involved a couple times here. Garby looking to maybe play it central, and he does so. Husni, top of the box, crack from distance. It was on target, but it's a great save from the keeper. Ilyas Husni coming into this team and already making an impression here. Couple good plays, definitely got an eye for goal. But on we go, still looking for a goal to get ourselves back on level terms here. Diakite gets forward, puts a ball into the box, looking to the back post. No one gets there again, but that doesn't stop us from trying. Husni now getting forward, looking ahead of him, and he picks out Gaetan Laura. Fantastic run, back heel. It's great play here from Paris FC. And the shot again blocked. We're giving everything we got in this one. hasn't been enough yet. With half an hour remaining, we're starting to run out of time here. S1E twisting and turning. He's been a huge danger so far. But again, no results just yet in front of goal. Still a goal down, and time ticks on, looking for a way through here. S1E plays it through. Laura still going, and still going. Gaitan Laura finishes! Finally, there you have it. He gets his goal. A bit of a solo effort there, taking his man on one-on-one. But he finally gets the finish he's been looking for. At the end of one of these, he's had so many good chances, finally capitalizes. More players coming on now. Augustin coming on and hopefully gonna show what he's got. It was a little disappointing in the last one, but he only just signed, so we'll see what he can do with a partnership up top alongside Laura. We're gonna throw all of our firepower at this one. S1E, unreal pass there, and he gets back on the end of it in the box, and he finishes. Ilyas S1E, welcome to the big stage, making waves here already in League 2. It's unreal stuff here. 16 years of age, playing passes like that, and he gets a goal, an assist and a goal here in his first real 45 minutes in a Paris FC jersey, and he's making a real statement here in terms of not only being an important player for us, but one of the first names on the team sheet at the moment going forwards if he's going to be able to produce performances like that. Time ticking down now. All we got to do is hang on to our slim lead. We finally turn the game around, but we find ourselves under pressure here. The opposition continuing to throw numbers into our box. Oh man, it is heartbreaking stuff. Another failure to win a game, and honestly, our poor run of form is starting to really become a problem at this point in the season. I thought we'd hit the ground running here, but it's been a really difficult stretch for us despite playing pretty well. It's another blown result thanks to the defense just at the end of the game, and on we go. Alright, well, again, disappointing result. Some definite talking points there. I mean, we're seeing the best out of some of these players, but as a team, we're just not hitting the heights yet. I think going forwards, Garby definitely deserves a spot out there on the right, but this is a cup game, so we're going to rotate a little bit. Augustin is going to start up top. A couple names we haven't seen much of yet. I'm going to try S1E in the middle of the pitch. I think his creativity could help us out a little bit here, and we're going to see what the rest of these players can do. Caddy, a notable shout out on the left wing, and we're back at it here for another chance at a win. Alright, well, a switch in competitions at least. Not been really going our way in the league just yet. Couple of draws, so it's not the end of the world, but still winless. Our first 3 games in charge, and we are really, really desperate to change that here. S1E charging out of the center of the pitch, really making waves here in his first couple games for Paris FC. The header goes just wide from Caddy, though. It's outstanding build-up play from the team, and Warren Caddy, who has yet to find any minutes under us, gets his first start, and really first minutes at all here, and starts it with a bang there, really close, not too far off at all, couple inches over, and that could have been a serious threat on goal. But now we find ourselves on the back foot here on the counter-attack. Ayite in behind! Skies it, absolute rocket into the back of the net, and again we find ourselves down under 15 minutes into the game. It is brutal, we just can't catch a break, and again it's poor from the defense. I mean, that's probably more of an anomaly than anything else. Incredible shot from a really tight angle, but it's poor. You can see again through the goalkeeper's legs in the back of the net. Thankfully this time it's clearly offside, so we don't concede again, but real warning signs here from our defense as we continue to leak goals. And with things not necessarily going our way in the offensive side of the game either, we're finding ourselves having a real difficult time getting any kind of results. Augustin with the crack from distance there doesn't trouble the goalkeeper. Diakite now. S1E takes his man on. Outrageous stuff! Saved by the goalkeeper again. We just cannot seem to finish. This team having a real difficult time scoring. Not for a lack of effort though. Hajam goes over. No call. Really harsh stuff. Again, creating all the opportunities in the world. We just need to score. Caddy, top of the box, lays it off. S1E, he's through. Lovely touch. Can he finish? No. Tries to go through the legs of the goalkeeper. And again, he's been the most dangerous player out there. Another shot, another save. We go into halftime. 3 expected goals at halftime, more or less. 0.3 expected goals against. Regardless, we find ourselves a goal down. It's really harsh. I think the underlying stats, if we look at them the last couple games, probably in our favor. I mean, we're genuinely playing well. The team, I feel like watching them doesn't seem all that bad, but we just can't score. Thankfully, Warren Caddy steps up to the plate, scores right off the bat here, and we are back in the game. 1-1, game on. Anyone's to take now in the cup. Header comes at the goalkeeper now, and let's see if we can't spring some kind of counter attack. Balad on the ball, and he tries to play the outlet, unfortunately given away. Sloppy out of the back again. Unreal! We concede again. Perfect top corner shot. Really, really harsh stuff. I was just talking about how we barely conceded any chances, but now we find ourselves conceding 2 goals from 2 shots from pretty crazy angles as well. And the pressure continues here. Opposition looking for a way through. Axel Bamba, last man challenge. Makes a mess of it. Red card. Things go from bad to worse. We are struggling in a big way at the moment. This goal would likely put the game to bed. Huge moment for Filipovic between the sticks. Makes the save. Great stuff from the goalkeeper, who's looked a little shaky at times, beaten at his near post and had that offsides goal gone through his legs in the back of the net. But he comes up big. That's as good as a goal. Game on now. Husni looking to play a ball through, and he finds the feet of Ismail Garbi, who's clean through now. Surely this will be a goal. Oh my god, outrageous reaction save from the goalkeeper, who just about got an arm to that one, and it is game on still. 12 minutes left, end-to-end stuff. Guillaume, who missed the penalty, again saved by Filipovic. This is an unreal ending to the game, not a lot of time left. Husni, ball over the top. Garbi takes an unfortunate deflection away from him, and the whistle blows. It's another defeat. Gosh, it's brutal. We're throwing everything we have at these games and just not seeing the results. So we take away another loss, and on we go. Alright, well, after that game, we find ourselves in the last day of January, and the board has come out and publicly backed us. With all the funding we have now, money is not a big problem, so they're telling us whatever reinforcements we see necessary here on deadline day, we can make happen. And I think the one area we still need to be thinking about is defense, especially the depth we've got. So we're gonna get back into the market and make one final signing and splash a little bit of cash, but that's gonna come next episode. For now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to get involved with the behind the scenes of this career, hop into the Discord and join us. It's free. Link in the description. We have been having the most amazing conversations the last couple weeks. Things just keep getting better in there. Huge shout out to everyone who's been involved building these storylines and helping me do some of the work to keep this career realistic. Honestly, genuinely not possible without the help of everyone involved in that. So we will move on, and coming up next, we have some exciting news breaking in the squad. That'll come next episode though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with that one. But until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.